Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I'm one third of Small Time Critics. My name's Mo.
Okay.
It's just us two today. Hashi is not here at the moment. Hashi should be back next recording, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully. But yeah, we miss you, Hash, man. We'll see you soon. Guys, we are here for another movie review, and it is for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, directed by Gil Keenan. This one is starring Paul Rudd, and obviously we got
The whole cult, like Dan Aykroyd,
McKenna Grace, Carrie, Coon. Yeah, Dan Aykroyd is back. Kumail Nanjiani. I'm just reading the list right now.
Yeah.
Patton Oswalt. Obviously, Bill Murray makes an appearance.
Yeah, the whole gang's back in it.
Yeah, Ernie Hudson, Annie Potts. Yeah, pretty Ghostbuster-ish. But yeah, Kem, what do you think?
I didn't like it. I just felt that, obviously non-spoiler, I just felt that it wasn't needed. After all the Ghostbusters has gone before it, even with the one with, what's her name, Leslie...
we did non-spoilers quickly, by the way.
Yeah,
There's non-spoiler, okay, yeah.
I think it wasn't needed. Again, it was definitely a story that didn't need to be told. I think they were just literally... They dipped their hand into the bag and try and pull something out that's palatable. Again...
Have you seen the recent ones?
Yeah.
All of them? Because I heard there was one. I want to say there was one that was actually apparently was pretty good. Was it Ghostbusters Afterlife?
Afterlife was decent. Yeah. This was the one before this, and this obviously this follows Afterlife. But
it's the same cast in Afterlife, right?
Same cast.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd and the other one. But yeah, I just felt like it wasn't needed. There was certain bits of the story that was kind of forced. And it's almost like I felt the whole time watching it. It's like they're just putting something out because it's a part of the franchise. They just want to get something else out.
Right.
It never captured me at no point at all.
It wasn't great at all. I didn't enjoy this at all either. It just, I don't know, something about it's just pretty flat.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole time for some reason, but. I like Paul Rudd though, you know. I mess with Paul Rudd.
I've given up on Paul Rudd. I'm more of a fan of was it Kumail Nanjiani? Yeah, I like him. I
think he tried.
He tries hard.
His comedy is try too hard acting comedy. Like for me, innit? But that's why I don't know. I'm a bit about him.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd,
him.
ever since Friends, that's with my guy.
Was he Friends?
He was Phoebe's man at the end.
Was he?
Yeah.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't really a big Friends, but I would have remembered him. But I can't remember him. Paul Rudd's okay, but then
we'll do top 10 sitcoms soon.
No, 100%.
But yeah, Paul Rudd what?
Paul Rudd's okay, but again, I think what made me sort of pull back from this movie was the reintroduction of the old cast. It's like, just let them go, man. Let them go. Like, again, I'm not gonna look. Bill Murray was Bill Murray back in the day.
Yeah.
But Bill Murray now is like, I don't want, like, your comedy is so the same. Your acting is so the same from so long ago. It's like, it's just not funny anymore, man. It's just how he comes across.
What about Ernie Hudson? The what's his name again in this? Because I'm not the biggest. Winston. His role in this, like he's more the
politician.
Yeah. That's kind of refreshing-ish. It's not like the same old...
No. Because going back to the ones... Again, I don't know if this is canon or this was even in the same... So it's the same universe. It just don't make any sense. Like the one with Leslie Jones and everything. He was like the uncle and he was a noble... He was like a...
Oh, was he Leslie Jones' uncle?
Yeah, but he was... I think he was like... what they call the dead... when they look after the dead people, what they called?
Oh, the
not a pallbearer. What are they called? Like
it's not the Undertaker, is it?
Yeah, but that whole business. What is it called?
Sure, yeah.
So that's the sort of business that he was in, and and then they went and got the hearse off him to use this, and it's like he's now a politician again. I don't know how it sort of matches up, or even within the same sort of universe. It just doesn't make any sense. Like these guys should just go away, man. Or make an animated series. I don't know. It's just a film is too much. Again, maybe for the younger viewers, they might think, "What?
You're so sick of it."
I am. I genuinely am.
I'm just looking at you.
Bro, I went to watch this with my kids, innit?
Oh, did they like it?
They was like, "Dad, could we leave?"
because they're a bit older though, isn't it? Like they're not too young.
13 and 15.
Should they have
The
enjoyed
15
it?
one,
Maybe they should have.
That's what I'm saying.
I guess so, yeah.
And it's like, yeah, Dad, like, do we have to stay? I was like, yeah. I kind of forced him to stay as well, man. I felt like a bad parent. Yeah, man. Yeah, like, we got to, yeah. That's my non-spoilers, man.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I did not enjoy this. I think I laughed once. I'll tell you like when, and it was more like a little giggle. Yeah, I don't think. But to be fair to Ghostbusters, I've never been that big a fan of Ghostbusters, even the original one. I don't know about you. Did you like it?
I like that. Again, nostalgia. I enjoyed. I think I enjoyed it as a kid.
Yeah.
I think because you had to.
I understand. Yeah.
It was what it was, and like Ghostbusters was the thing. So it's like, yeah, you have to watch it, and you was in the moment with everybody else.
The music is great.
Yeah, but then looking back as an adult, I was like thinking, I wouldn't. It's not something that I'm going to rewatch, and that's my sort of barometer of something. If something actually good, or did I just watch it and?
It's a classic to a lot of people, though, isn't it? It
is, and I don't want to be that guy. Don't stick my face on meme saying I'm crazy about this, but it's poo.
The original, you mean?
No, this sort of
this
stuff.
one.
But I'm saying it, like again, 1, 2 for the time it was when you have sequels and everything, it made sense. Yeah. Now it don't make any sense for you to make another sequel for this one. Yeah. I guess with the afterlife and everything, but then that story has been told. They saved the world. They saved the world. Yeah. I don't want to save it again. Don't save it again. It's done. You don't need to save it again.
Yeah. Now for me, the first one, obviously it came out in the 80s. I watched it sometime late 90s, early 2000s, I guess, because that's when I would have been grown up enough to understand music. But I didn't care for it like that. So I've never been the biggest fan of Ghostbusters. The music has always been great to me.
Yeah. But that's it.
Yeah. But we'll just get into spoilers now quickly. Like, comment, subscribe, by the way, and make sure you hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out. Spoiler-wise, there's only one moment in this that made me laugh. And I don't know why it made me laugh. Okay. Paul Rudd's talking to his missus, right? And he's like, well, there's something strange in your neighborhood. Oh, yeah. Who are you going to call? And he's like, I don't know what it is.
I thought that was so cringe.
It was stupid as hell, but it made me chuckle a little bit. Because I think I'm just like, the whole time just like this.
And then you start smiling. Yeah. No, because it's even there, and like, I'm like, who are you going to call? And I'm thinking, why am I even singing? Why am I quoting along with you, man? It's just like it was bad, man. And again, like in regards to the movie, like what was the love is
Go on, give me your thoughts.
No, it's just like the whole love interest and stuff. It was a love interest, wasn't it?
Who? The ghost.
The ghost, and like it felt like a love interest.
No, do you know what it is? It did, but I think they were going for friends. I think
it didn't. Again, if that's what they were going for, also, they missed.
Also, there is no way in the hell you're telling me that Ghost was 16 years old or 14 or whatever it was. Get the hell out of here!
It's a grown woman, bro.
She at least 30.
At least. Tell her like there was one thing that even in the old one, and it was done in this. Not the old one, the last one. It was done in this one. I actually found that a bit funny is the way how she told jokes. And she just does this one wink, and I thought that was she was like, oh, but yeah. But that's it. Again, I didn't take anything from this. Like I just wanted to leave, and I was looking. While I was watching the movie, I was looking at IMDb, looking for the runtime.
What would you do if you were playing chess and then your pieces started moving? The opponent's pieces started moving.
Oh, I would have left before the chess piece started moving.
You've been done.
Done. The chess piece is moving, and you're like, oh. Are you mad? I'm gone, man. I'm gone. I'm not playing with the dead people.
With the dead people?
You're mad. I would get rosemary oil. I would get a cross. I would have got a star. I would have get anything. I'm flashing all of them off, man. Are you mad? I'm not playing with no. Who you gonna call?
But I don't know. The story, the plot was a bit silly for me. It's just like she's come back, but she's being coerced by this demon who's meant to be locked up, by the way. At that time that he was coerced. She was
I
coerced.
I don't understand.
So I don't know how that happened.
Is he omnipresent so he could talk to everyone, or is he locking the ball?
I must have missed something because
No, I missed it as well.
Because it was it didn't make no sense to me.
So he's locked in the ball.
Uh-huh.
He could communicate with every other ghost,
But
the mushroom little men only interact with him, or marshmallow men interact with him while he's close. The ball is close, but she could hear him.
I don't get it.
Then
he comes out, and then obviously
he went and get the horns and turn it upside down.
He got the horns and turned it upside down.
Yeah.
The place where they put the ghosts was at capacity.
Yeah, of course.
Because they'd never thought of.
No, of course the ghosts get filled up in it.
Because why would you, right?
No, of course.
But yeah, I don't know. The little girl and her issues, I just didn't care for them. It's like,
Clearly
I'm old enough to want to go on these missions. Like, I don't care.
I can't stand kids in movies that has. Okay, I'm not gonna say. Okay, that has like some sort of self-righteous ego, like, oh, I am this and that. Yeah, you're clever. That's fine. But then, like, come on, man, just chill. And then with the obviously, I think when the guy burned up his hand, again. You see, when the fire master, even that was just so weak.
I told you I didn't care for Command and Johnny at all.
It was just so weak, and then doing the whole fire thing, and it's like, again, he was meant to be this sort of like a sales, what would they call, like a hustler, whatever it is.
Yeah,
it's just like, it was weak, man. It was just weak of a storyline, absolutely weak. And then there's just continuity issues, man. You've got this baggy thingy. I mean the thing, that red thing that can basically host anybody. That red little demon thing, the red little ghost thing. You know that ping.
Oh, the possessor.
And possessor, inanimate object.
Thing. Yeah.
So again, this
thing was annoying, man.
This ghost in the ball, he is clever.
Yeah.
So he told the possessor to go and.
I see where you're going in this.
This is Inception sort of like planning.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy.
So he went and put the thing in a bag, going to the lion, and then miraculously, it was never about that. It was about the girl reciting it, because it has to be done by actual living being. Recite. It's like, wow, man, this is just terrible, man. Terrible.
And there was a point as well. I thought they actually possessed her. Do you remember the bit in the lab when I think she put herself in the machine, didn't she?
Yeah.
The little girl.
Yeah.
And then it was a moment where he was able to
He possessed her because he could only possess the dead.
But then he let go of her, right?
Yeah, because all he needed was like a living person to recite the thing. Because in order for her,
right. I remember. Yeah. You're right. Come on, man. That bit was okay.
It wasn't.
No, that's cool.
So you're telling me?
I'm joking.
No, I need to ask the question now. No, I need to ask the question. So you're telling me your ghost buddy comes up to you and say, you know what? And that's another thing. sorry. I know I'm jumping. It's like they are trying to not condone. They're trying to glorify the dead and wanting to be dead. Have you ever thought of being dead? And Dan Aykroyd was like, yeah, all the time. No, it weren't. It was
someone did say that, didn't
it?
It
weren't Dan Aykroyd. It was Dan Aykroyd.
It was Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, saying, oh yeah, all the time. And then now they're
No,
going.
have you ever thought of what it would be like to be a ghost, basically?
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying. They're alluding to.
It's like this movie is for kids, essentially.
Yeah.
And this is the message you want to push.
I mean, kids know about ghosts and things like that. When I was a kid, what
do you know about ghosts?
But I think it mainly came from Ghostbusters, though. That's what I'm trying to say. So
you're telling,
and it didn't change my life much in any way. So,
but it's a different world now than it was before.
Yeah,
we didn't have social media. Kids now are way smarter than what we were when we were younger.
Hell no.
What?
Absolutely not.
What? Are you kidding me?
Absolutely
they are way smarter than what we were.
Nah, these mindless youths that are on the phone all the time.
No. Social behavior is different to actual intelligent understanding.
I think we're smarter.
Do you really?
Are you smarter than a fifth grader?
100%. But I'm talking about when you was in year 5, yeah. Do you reckon you could have conducted?
I wasn't a very smart kid. I had concentration issues. So
I didn't say nothing.
Do you know what? I was actually quite smart. But I had
don't retract now.
No. I was like, the one critique I used to get from all of my teachers every time, Muhammad is so smart. He's very intelligent, but he gets distracted easily. And my dad just be like, how am I gonna do it? So what? You were just smart, huh?
No.
You're just A star.
I wasn't A star student. Listen. I was a problem for the teachers, but when my mum found out I was an A star student, so because like they would be like, "Hey, baby, so like whatever, get out of here." I'm gonna tell you, mum, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, and then I'll straighten up. But like in regards to school, like I was clever. I was clever enough. I knew my stuff, but then I had issues. I had other issues.
How did we get here?
No, because we're talking about these kids. Yeah. But again, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got these kids now who are super clever, but again, it's just. I think the message what they was trying to. I think that's a problem. They were trying to tell a fun story. They're trying to tell a cool story and be all open and accepting to certain aspects of the story, and not being careful. Because I had the same issue with Super Mario. If you're not being careful, with kids. Which I believe it might not be the case to everyone else, but I'm saying with kids, you have to be very careful how you tell stories, because when you tell a story, you have to give them context. You have to, because if you say, "Oh, I want to be a ghost," being a ghost is cool, and leave it as that, a kid's going to interpret that and however they see fit. Yeah. We can't now control that narrative, thinking, "Well, it's only a joke," because if you leave them without that extra bit of information, you never know what could happen. I
kind of see. This is the thing with Mario. I didn't agree with you. But in this one, I slightly agree with you, only because her state of mind at the time, she wasn't in a good place. She was almost depressed because she's not allowed to be on the team anymore and things like that. So she's kind of looking for this outlet. It's like, oh my God, what if it would be great if I could be a ghost. And then you've got this
ghost now.
Yeah, so I can get how it could be problematic and stuff like that.
But yeah, it's a terrible movie, man.
Yeah. Oh, there was something I was going to bring up. Now I've forgotten. Oh, as a parent, right? Mm-hmm. Did the mom not piss you off a little bit?
Very much so.
Like, as in, I don't know, but for this reason though.
Okay.
Every time the boy, was first of all Finn Wolfhard, who's actually I think is pretty good actor, and I think he's wasted
100%
kind of movie. But every time he had an issue or like a problem, go deal with it yourself.
Yeah.
Is that? Am I being like? Is that me? Would that be too babying? Okay.
Yeah.
So it is true. Deal with it yourself.
Yeah. Not
because there was damp and like thing he thought like that's dangerous to kids.
Yeah, not completely, but you don't want to baby them too much. Sure. And sometimes even myself, like my oldest one, or even my younger, like there's certain things you do too much for them, and you realize they are stronger than. That's what I said. Some of them are smarter than we were. They're stronger than what we think. And then if you do that, what you're doing, you're stunting their growth in regards to either social or physical, what have you. But there's certain, obviously the damn thing, that's crazy, man. That's wild.
I mean, obviously we ended up being the alien that was the goo thing, but
that's another thing. Slimer, bro. Slimer.
Yeah.
Slimer's iconic.
Yeah.
And they're throwing him away. They've been throwing him away from the last couple of ones. Yeah. Like he does like a jump scare and rush at people, and that's his bag.
Yeah.
That's his thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, come on, man. If you're gonna do it properly and bring Slimer in, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie was rubbish.
Oh, that opening scene was kind of a little bit. When it was back in the day and the police walked into that room and it was all frozen and it was kind of mad.
Again, like you've got one in two story, you got one in like a kid story and a thing story, but then you got like people being frozen and then the next minute you've seen them being shattered. You're thinking like you're gonna put together two and two together, thinking what just happened.
I have to admit though, I do think the definition of PG has changed throughout the years.
Completely, completely.
Changed,
yeah, man.
Anyway, all right. You got anything else?
No.
Sorry. You're good?
Sorry, no.
You good? Paul Rudd, my guy. But
score.
Oh yeah, we do have to. Did we not give a score for Thing?
What?
I just realized we didn't do it.
Oh no.
Do you reckon you'd be able to?
I'm you know what, Miles? I'm gonna reach out to you for you to give us a score for previous, but yeah.
Oh my days!
Yeah, I think that's an injustice on our part.
Because we're gonna try and have to put that on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the previous video, guys. You'll know what we're talking about. We didn't give a score, but score for Ghostbusters: Frozen Emperor.
3. I would give it a solid 3.
I would give this. I think this is for me. I enjoyed this more than Godzilla. Where's Kong?
I enjoyed Godzilla more.
Yeah, I know.
And obviously the reason why I went into Godzilla thinking I'm gonna have a fun time. I went into it as a chore.
Yeah. I would give this 4.5. But yeah, that's our review, guys, for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this movie, if you didn't, what gripes you have, whatever about the Ghostbusters franchise in general. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out, and we'll see you guys for more reviews. Peace.